Hello everyone. It's 4:50 a.m. here, so I may not be very functional, but very glad to be able to chat here. I really wanted to go to Miami, but I am COVID positive again. It's like the fourth time in past 2 years. I think I should have some kind of resistance by now, but somehow I don't. Anyway, you can consider this short session as more of a case study of how to implementing token creation like Launchpad rather than like super in-depth dive in how the codes are working and so forth. One of the stuff that I would like to point out before we get into all the detail is that perhaps we might need to consider this functionality of creating a smart contract by smart contract in the next update of Clarity, because this made it really difficult to clone the Uniswap-ish DEX behavior on Stacks. So we had to sidestep this issue by deploying a pre-made LP smart contract and initialize it again and use the whitelist of these LP tokens to avoid potential security breach. Anyway, so again, I'm Sungmin, and Stackswap, just give you a quick overview, is a place where you can just create and launch your own DeFi project themselves. And we believe in permissionless, of course, and censorship resistance. And we're on Stacks, but eventually would like to reach out to Bitcoin in general. You could list and trade token, of course, but you could also create, and this is what we would like to kind of show you how we implement it. So just to give you a quick overview before we get into, so you can get to this Launchpad on our website. And before you get to Citycoin-ish stuff, we actually implemented something more intricate, but somehow we couldn't deploy it in time. So it'll be available very soon. So let's start with a simple step 10. In order to launch a token, you create your name, some token, say some symbol, description of it, and URL. Upload the image from your computer and continue. Let's say this, I made it early. And here it is. And you just type out the initial amount of pool pairs that you would like to create, and that's it, click. And you can actually change the decimal and adjust the initial supply over here, and just commit to blockchain. Here our wallet shows up, you send transaction. Not only these amounts get transferred to your wallet, but at the same time it gets listed on the swap pool, so you could trade here right away. But as we all know, it takes about 10 minutes at least to be committed. So let's get to another example. So when you start, let's say you want to launch your own Citycoin, and the parts that are missing here is having a decentralized issuance. But I don't think this could only be limited to Citycoin, but this amazing concept of having this POX type of mining system into a token could be expanded to any type of community token. I'll say maybe charity or metaverse ecosystem or anything you can possibly imagine. And we would like to just provide means to expand the audience that could use and take advantage of this amazing endeavor. So same thing, you just say some token name, lovely token. Type in the symbol, description for lovely folks, and type in URL, upload a file, continue. Same thing as before, but over here, you set a starting block since it's going to be mining and stacking, right? You set up a starting block. You just see right now is right here, and we could set wherever. And set the mining winner waiting period, how much token emission is going to happen per block, and how much stacking reward cycles are going to be. And you just publish the blockchain. Same thing. It will take about 10 minutes, so I can't really show you how it works here. So I did it a couple of hours ago, issued another token. In order to show mining and stacking, you need to go to our old UI page and come here. Then you see this good coin that I made early. And these are the ones that made by a community. And as you see, there's MiamiCoin. And you want to mine, type in and click, and here all it shows up. You can mine. After you win your coin that you would wish to mine, you could claim here also. And you don't know which block that you need to claim from, then you just check it from here. Same thing with stacking. Just put in the amount you like to stack and stack the token. And to get back the stacked amount, you need to, once the cycle is over, when you claim the amount of STX that you won, it gets automatically transferred back to your wallet. So when you issue any community coin, you could also mine and stack at the same time. And once you issue it here, it also shows in the swap. So if you want to buy that weird coin that I made here, you can also buy it from here, whatever amount too. And yes, you could buy and sell if you like to. And you could add liquidity if you want to, by entering custom pool, by selecting the pair that you like to add, and it goes. You continue and create a new pool or add another value to it. So I think that's about it for now. And there are points I would like to mention that, like I said earlier, we just hope this amazing idea like Citycoin can be expanded further to a wider variety of communities. Because launching Citycoin is quite difficult endeavor. It would be lovely if many cities could launch at the same time, but some of the countries are not crypto friendly, and it's difficult to have the community to be able to work with officials even if they want to. So if the community want to run separate kind of a charity or some small social groups that are not bound to location, they could still take advantage of this entire structure of the Citycoin, almost all of it. And also, although you don't really need to communicate with us to use Stackswap to run your project or publish it and do whatever you want, we are also actively supporting projects that do wish some kind of a close cooperation. For example, 030 DAO just launched their token via our creation launchpad. You just saw, like, exact same step. It did it himself. And listing launchpad, all that, and just a week ago, and pool size just had passed 100K in about a couple of days. So I see this as something very promising, grassroots, community-driven DeFi project on Stacks, finally, without any centralized support. And we try to help them out as much as we can, because our ecosystem on Stacks is fairly nascent at this stage, right? So yeah, thank you for your time.